What's up, y'all? This is All Sports All the Time. I am here with the Edneys. Whole squad. Well, not the whole squad, but I'm here with the Edneys, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and we're going to talk about what they got going on. It's going to be an awesome episode. Tune in. You're going to learn something. You're going to like something. You're going to have a great time. So, which one y'all want to go first with the introduction? Ladies first.
Oldest.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm Kennedi. I was a gymnast at LSU from 2016 to 2020. I have lots of accolades that maybe I'll say later, but not now. And yeah.
Humble.
My name's Kolbi-Rae. Maybe y'all have seen me on another show called Live Lessons. I am jumping over to hijack Derek's show today.
All Sports All the Time.
But I actually am the black sheep of the family. I decided to dance, which is an art form and a sport all at the same time. I did a lot of video shoot work. I danced for like 15 years. I still dance now. I teach. I've directed a few dance shows, so I'm excited to be here.
Dance is a sport.
Dance is very much a sport. Don't even... Nobody come for me in the comments because it is.
They gonna come for you because you said that. What's up, Pops?
I know. I'm Dad. Tyus Edney. Mm-hmm. And these are my two lovely daughters that were so perfect.
Oh. Yay.
Yes. That look like the truth. I just told the truth, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
And I am a former basketball player, now a coach. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of repping Pepperdine right now. That's where I'm coaching now, assistant coach at the University of Pepperdine. And excited to be here and see if this goes well. And there's no arguments, no all good vibes, and I'm just kidding. Nah.
That was literally
but I'm
the
happy
same
to be
thing.
here. I'm happy to be here.
Happy to be here. We happy to have you. So, it all started with you. So, let's talk about your journey real quick. So, you said you're a former basketball player. Where'd you play at?
So, I grew up here in Long Beach, California.
Hey.
Yeah.
What side?
Compton, Long Beach. Oh, nice. Yeah, I went to Long Beach Poly High School. Gotta rep the Jackrabbits always. Did pretty well there. Then UCLA came to recruit me, and they were my favorite team already. And so when they offered me a scholarship to play there, I jumped on it right away. There's a story behind that too. The coach was a little nervous, but it's all right. I wasn't. I was ready. Played at UCLA for 4 years. In my senior year, we had a great team, and we won the championship that year. Wasn't an easy ride. I know we probably ask a question later, but it was fun, and not always fun, but it ended well, and got drafted by the Sacramento Kings. Played there a couple of years. Played with the Celtics. Played with the Pacers, and then played overseas 10 years. A lot of countries, won't go into all of them. And then got right into coaching when I retired. At UCLA, and then went UCLA. Now I just was at University of San Diego, assistant coach, and then now I'm at Pepperdine as of 7 days ago. That was long, and that was a lot. Sorry for.
I also want to preface that everybody know that my dad here is 5'10". I don't want to put you on blast, but he's 5'10", and he has all those accolades.
Checking the height like that.
I'm just saying, you don't have to be told to be a professional basketball player, everybody.
They can't see.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I know, but some people get discouraged. You know.
That's true. I was small in a big man's game. That is true.
What was that like?
Oh, it was, I was always smaller. Like, they know, like, my brother's taller than me. And my friends seem to all be taller than me. But I run around, and my brother, Russell, who's not here, but also an athlete, 2 years older than me, so I'd always follow behind him.
Right.
So whatever we played, any sport, I was always the youngest and the smallest. So strangely, like, I learned how to play basketball being smaller than everybody.
Oh.
So like you can never tell me like it was a disadvantage because I never saw it. That's just how I learned how to play. So it wasn't always easy, but you know when it was the most difficult was when I actually played against someone smaller than me.
Oh,
Then it
wow.
was like, I don't know what I'm doing out here.
Oh wow.
Like Muggsy Bogues, those guys like that. Like, I don't know if you remember him. And
Yeah, I
just any guards that were like smaller than me, I was terrible.
Oh.
Not even gonna lie. I was like, what am I doing?
Right, it was
You
wrong.
know? But if you're bigger than me, I don't care what size you are. It was like, all right, let's go. Let's go. I know this.
So you played basketball, but your daughters, you did gymnastics and you danced. So what was that like? Like, were you going to meets, the gymnastic meets, and dance shows, like instead of basketball showcases and
Oh, yeah.
Well, Dad got
tournaments and-
Dad got both of
yeah.
us to play basketball
Oh,
at
yeah.
some point.
Oh, yeah.
Did
Oh,
he
yeah.
like
You know.
play? Or was
He
it-
he fully trained me for
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He fully
real. He was
trained my
the
sister.
best coach.
That
Best
yes
coach.
is interesting.
Thank
What
you,
was that
thank
like? What was that like?
That was
you
funny
said
to
the
watch.
best,
I
but
just
that-
watch from the
that-
sidelines.
I mean, for you, like, what was it like?
Yeah, I was just watching from the sidelines, and he was like, "Come on, Kolbi-Rae, you got this. Come on, man." I'm like, "Oh God."
But, right. But
Yeah.
in my case, I was very small for the position I liked to play, and they saw girls bumping me and kicking me off left and right. So
Oh, no. She's a bully.
She is.
I believe it.
So she was down low
Just playing
and just
center.
knocking people all over the place. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, it was unbelievable. Remember at she did the UCLA camp. All the coaches loved her after that because she was a bully and she was in there just getting rebounds and knocking people around. I was like, dang, I should have got to you earlier. All the coaches love toughness. Like, man, I should have got. But yeah,
How'd you take
was a
it?
quick learner.
Was it cool? Were you understanding when they decided like I'm not playing basketball?
oh no, it was good. It was good. I didn't really, because I think she got the daredevil gene from me because I was always the one getting hurt and breaking windows, flying into stuff. Like, I don't know. I think I broke our slider. We had a sliding glass door. I ran into it, cracked the whole thing. You know, that was me growing up. And then the one doing too much on the bike, falling down, scraping my knee, and that's this one when she was little.
Yep.
So when she went into gymnastics, it was like, that's perfect. You know, that's perfect. Because and I still don't understand how she does all that stuff. I really.
So what caused you to make that decision?
To do gymnastics?
Yeah, instead of basketball.
I was flipping on the couches at grandma's house and mom's house and up on the bed. I remember setting the couch, like my grandma's couch could like come off, and I'd take those off and put them up against the other couch, like line them up, and I'd go on top of the couch and I'd do back tucks off the back onto the pillows right there every time.
Wow.
Back tucks, trying something
You
else.
get in trouble for it, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I didn't. Grandma was just like, "Good job."
because she was
Right, you can
landing.
do anything.
She was
at
landing.
grandma's
Why are you in trouble?
You can do anything at grandma's house.
Yes.
Grandma lucky she died. There's no rules at grandpa's house. No
No.
rules.
And then there was the bar. I think it was your bar, your pull-up bar.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I do stuff on that bar. I set it down low, do my little routines, and make up some routines and do flips off of it. Yeah, up in the bathroom because it was like right by the bathroom. There was a room this way and then the bathroom. I go flip off that way to the bathroom or flip off that way to the other room.
What? So was it like right away? Like, did you guys see that and then you just was like, okay, we putting her in gymnastics, or did that just happen for a minute and then or you said it like, I want to do gymnastics? So
Oh, I never said it. They put me in it.
Yeah. Like, she got to get this out somewhere. So at least she'll know what she's doing because she's going to flip and do all that stuff. So at least she'll know how to do it.
So you started at a young age, then. So
Yes.
What was that like doing gymnastics at such a young age? Going crazy with it.
Not just having fun. I just was flipping.
Just
Having fun. Don't know what I'm doing. Not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Just doing it. Really.
Where'd that take you? I already looked it up, so you gotta say it. Where'd that take you?
Go before.
I know you want to be humble, but
Yeah, go
they
before
gotta hear
college.
it.
Yeah.
Before college.
Before college,
Yes,
like, you know what I'm saying?
National.
National Gym Olympics.
I don't. Oh, those
Yeah.
are like really like back then accolades. You know, I don't really remember those.
Oh, gosh.
The humble
I
is
really
the-
Probably
don't.
doesn't.
I probably don't. How many times did I win nationals?
See?
Sheesh. It was
Wasn't
that
that
easy?
exactly what
I think you won
Three
I think
to
you
four
won 3
times.
times.
3 or
I
4
remember.
times.
I'm her biggest
So-
fan. So
I didn't win my senior year, so it was
It was your
8th grade.
sophomore, junior.
No, freshman. I remember.
Freshman year.
Oh no, I got second my freshman
Ask her
year.
where all the trophies and medals are.
Oh, we
Yeah,
just
at
put them in
Grandma's
the
house.
storage.
But they
They're
were
not
at grandma's house.
They
They
were at grandma's house.
We do also have one at grandma's house.
And my stuff is all at grandma's
And my
house.
stuff is also at grandma's house. We all
They're spread out everywhere. No,
Nobody
like
knows.
we just put a lunchbox this big. It's probably like 80 pounds full of just my medals.
She would come home after winning everything and then just
I just throw them to this.
Yeah.
Just throw it to the side.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. To this day, like
I remember like it
my
was
mom
something
has
I
some of
reached-
the trophies.
Oh yeah, I reached somewhere and I pulled and I'm like, what? It's like all these medals. It's all stuffed in it.
I stuffed them in my bag, like backpack.
Like,
And it would be worse if she didn't place top 3. She would, we would know where they were.
You wouldn't
They'd
even see it?
We wouldn't even see it. After she started doing that, she stopped getting less than 3rd place. I can tell you that.
So the
She did not
competition was crazy or what?
Yeah, I'm pretty competitive, just in a not vocal way, just actions.
Just actions.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't get this, whatever. Thank you for the medal, but this what I want.
We used to be cracking up looking at her on that podium. If it
Oh
wasn't
my
3rd,
gosh.
if it was 3rd or less, she would be up there like
off it,
dead face.
off it,
Off.
off it.
I
Like,
used
look,
to be cracking up at her.
she just ready to go get in the car right now. She's so mad
She
right
does.
now. Oh. And then remember you have to kind of act like you were happy.
Happy,
and she
yeah.
couldn't even fake it. You just like, and all the
Yeah.
parents, you see all the parents there, and like they're so happy when the kids are 3rd or they place, and she up there just salty. Just mad.
And then towards the end,
Salt
parents used to
bag.
come up to us and be like, when we found out Kennedi was at this competition, we were just hoping for 4th.
Oh
We
yeah.
were hoping
No, like for real.
Really?
Yes, bro.
We would be in the stands like embarrassed because we would be like, oh gosh, she won that event too. Dang,
You was
she won
getting them
that
like
one,
that?
too.
I didn't know they was.
It was like, dang, they could have let somebody win one of them. Like, dang.
You was
Yeah.
getting them like that?
She
Oh,
was
I didn't know
no.
people came up to you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. It was lightweight embarrassing because when you were
Lightweight
like on your,
embarrassing.
when she was on her run of winning every meet and you go into
Yeah.
the meet and it's just like you could just see the parents kind of like, I know my child is fighting for 2nd or 3rd right now.
You could just see it on their face. Huh?
Yeah, and you just kind of like,
And some of them would really come and say that, and we'd be like,
yeah.
yeah. Like, how do you respond to that? We'd be like,
It was really weird.
I don't know what to
And you
tell
up,
you.
Oh,
they,
yeah.
so parents is coming in, knowing she's coming to compete, already saying like, I just hope we get 4th, and if she get 3rd, she up there salty.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, people wish they be in your position. You, that's crazy. So
And then get home and throw the medal over like this and be gone doing something.
Act
So-
like I didn't even compete.
so you went
wasn't
to
about
LSU
that.
Yes.
and you went to UCLA.
Yeah.
Was the recruitment process a little similar or was it different? How'd that go? I already know your recruitment story, but we're gonna talk about that. We already know you
You
got
gotta
to
get to
travel
you.
together. We already know.
You gotta get ready on your. Yeah, mine was it was mostly West Coast schools that were interested in me. Kind of starts junior year for I don't know, it's earlier. For
It was
her. It's
earlier for
early.
us.
That's what kind of threw
Like
me
8th
off, too.
grade.
Yeah.
Back then.
With
You can't do it
gymnastics?
now, but back
Yeah.
then, yeah. People
It's-
would
it's-
like commit in 8th grade.
Commit like, oh,
Yeah.
I got a ride to
Verbal.
Verbal, but
Yeah.
verbal.
Yeah. No, I that took me a minute to get used to because I was like, what do you? There's no
Did you do
rush,
that?
but then it's like, no, actually, yeah, there is.
Because at
It's,
8th grade in gymnastics, it's like you either choose that you're going to start training for the Olympics or you're going to go to college. So that's why they start looking.
Wow. 8th grade though? That's early.
Because your body can't do that all the time. Like, that's what, especially the training, I'm like speaking, because I was very like, Kennedi, you should go to the Olympics. But I told you I'm her biggest fan.
You're the biggest fan, huh?
So I know everything.
that was never happening.
Your body can't do that for so long. So like if the Olympics training is very, very rigorous, way more rigorous than regular gymnastics training.
Right.
So you have to make that decision while your body can do it.
And I didn't like to practice, so that wasn't happening.
You didn't like the practice?
I don't know where she
Not
I
at all.
hate
You didn't like
practicing.
the practice? They just
No.
said
I love
you was
practice.
sweeping people in meets and you didn't even like the practice?
No.
I bet you it's a girl that competed against you right now that is mad. When she see this, she gonna be like, "You wasn't even practicing."
Yeah. Sorry to my coaches in the past, but yeah, I did not like to practice. I
They
was
knew it though.
horrible at
Where
practice.
did you get that from? I have no idea.
Horrible. Like
I'm joking.
it was pretty bad. I
It's
got
bad
put.
when you see stuff in your kids and you're
Yeah.
like, dang.
Yeah, I used to do that
I
too.
had that, but she got it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like Junior not here and he's sleeping stuff. Like I had that, but he just sleep a little bit more. You know, it's like so practice and her mom used to get so mad
Oh,
she'd
yeah.
be in practice like, and I would be silently like, I wouldn't want to be in practice either. When's the meet? Turn the lights on. Let's go. Like,
go.
yeah,
Let's
we
work.
good. I'm ready. Like, let's
I'm ready
go.
for this.
Yeah.
Did that change? Was that just during your junior Olympic round, or did that happen during college too?
Oh, college too, but it was a little less in college because you're required to be consistent and work hard in practice in order to make lineups. So if you weren't doing your job in practice, you're not getting in the lineup. So
Same,
Yeah.
same as basketball, huh?
Oh, yeah. No. Practice.
UCLA was playing
Practice
that.
definitely
practice
turned
was
up.
practice is important in college.
Practice. Let's-
Didn't know that
Kolbi-Rae,
until I got to college.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
practice. So we got basketball over here. We got gymnastics over here. She was dancing.
I was at dance around the same hours as she was at gym.
Mm-hmm.
The difference in dance is that there's so many different avenues of it that you can choose like what you want to focus on. So I was at a studio, which like if anybody knows like studio culture, like you're in however many you audition and you're in however many dances, whatever dances are good. You're at dance 4 hours a day. You have to take all these different classes plus your competition classes. So it's like it's a lot. It's a lot on your body. Like you learn tricks. Now they have acro. I didn't have that when I was there, but I left studio and
What's
started.
Yeah,
Acro-
tell them what acro is.
Yeah.
Tell them. We know.
Acro.
We know.
Acro is like a form of gymnastics, like a more like rhythmic gymnastics. If you guys have ever seen that,
Like when they on the floor.
yeah, like with like ribbons and stuff. Like
Oh, yeah.
so they like add a lot more of that into dance now, which they didn't have that when I was growing up, so it was fine. But towards the end, I started to focus on being like an industry dancer, which means like those are the dancers that are behind people in music videos, tours, video shoots, all that type stuff. And my senior year, I like made it on this industry dance team called The Lab. They won the show World of Dance after I left, obviously, and they toured behind J-Lo.
Okay.
Nice.
So my senior year, I made it on that team, but I had also applied to college. So I was like, okay, I'm either gonna go to college or I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna dance. And I actually chose college because I had a lot of happening with my body.
Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Grandma wouldn't have went for that one. Grandma would have stepped in
Oh,
on
yeah.
that.
Yeah, grandma wouldn't have been very
Hold
happy
on,
about
hold
that
on.
one.
Switch that up. Huh?
Yeah. I also had a lot happening with my body, like stomach, like I had a lot of like health issues, so I kind of took that as a sign from God to like maybe shift my focus and like maybe that I shouldn't stay and do this and that. And I still ended up dancing in college. I was on the dance team. I hated it. I hated being on dance team because I didn't like style dance. Quit that. And then I ended up getting in like a different dance troupe and directing 2 shows for my school.
So you say how long was you dancing for? Like when did you start dancing?
5.
5.
And still going today, which is crazy.
Still going to you danced till you were 5. You didn't get a scholarship for dancing though. Did that help?
I actually had one for dance team, but I just didn't want to do. I had also an academic one, so I was like, whatever.
Choose academics over dance.
Yeah.
She's the athlete that's still going.
Yeah,
We're both washed up and done.
Oh, yeah.
Kolbi-Rae's still going. She's holding it down.
All y'all coaching in a way. You doing choreography.
Yeah.
You coaching, right? You coaching.
Yeah.
What's that like for all 3 of y'all? Y'all can take turns answering that. Like taking the go from being the athlete or the dancer to the coach, the choreographer. Like what's that?
I am the same way as them. I don't like practice. I realized
But you know you're coaching.
right. So like I was trying to really like fake the funk and be like now realizing like my practice schedule is so much less, especially like if I'm dancing now, and I'm like, this is manageable. If I really wanted to be professional, not want to do that. I do not like practicing. Turn the lights on. That's how it runs in the blood.
Let's go.
Right.
Go.
And I like being creative and like putting my ideas on other people. But because I can still dance, I can put crazier ideas on them because I'm like, if I can do it, you can definitely do it.
Ooh.
That is my
I feel that.
that is my like mentality, and I enjoy it so much. I enjoy teaching and choreographing way more than I do than dancing now because everything hurts. Everything hurts now. It's like you might still be able to do it. Cause if you challenge him, he gon'
Oh
he
my
gonna run
God!
you up
Please
in the game,
stop.
but he gonna be hurt after.
No, remember?
Yep.
I won though.
I
And
won.
happy, hurt and happy.
And that's how I am. I'm
Yeah.
like, my like literal toe is sprained right now from my dance show. I'm like,
Oh
I
my
can't.
God.
Kolbi-Rae tosses out.
Remember when Dad went and played? You was playing with somebody, and you came back. He was like, "I shouldn't have did that, but I had to
Oh,
show
yeah.
him what was up."
Oh,
I think it was
that
your hammy. Your hammy was like
No,
messed up. or
that
something.
was with I think Grandpa came to the game. Was it that time?
You was playing with some
Oh,
young
somebody
people. You
convinced
was
me.
playing with young people.
Someone convinced me to play in a game. Like they had a game for like a league, and I was at Grandpa's. I was at my parents' house, and I told my dad, I was like, "Man, should I go over there?" And he's like, "Come on, let's go." So I went.
Grandpa is an instigator. I can tell you that.
Set you
And
up.
I think it was like a, they take it serious. It was a real game. Referee, I was like, this is a real game. And so, yeah, I guess I probably ended up with like 30. And my dad was like, what? What was that? Like, what? You didn't miss a shot. I was like, I don't know, but I'm hurting. And I'm done. I'm good for a while. Like, that's it. I got to go out with a high note. That's it. I'm done. Like,
Hold on with the bang. What's coaching like for y'all?
I love coaching. I love being able to develop my kids. They're literally my kids. I love them like they're my own. But I enjoy that than actually doing and practicing the sport myself. Yeah. Just giving them ideas and giving them things to make them better is like what I want, what I feel happy doing. So,
Don't ask her to do a backflip though.
don't do it. Nope. I did it one time.
you don't show them every now and then?
No, I showed them how to do
I
a.
can do a backflip.
No, I'm not gonna do a
I
backflip.
can.
Oh,
I can do it. I'm
okay.
not gonna do it right now.
I showed them how to do like little things, and
Oh,
all the
okay.
kids were like, "You can still do that." I'm like, "I'm not that old, guys. I'm not that old." But
What do you tell the little girl who gets third place?
And it's bad.
It is bad.
Right.
no, because there is a child that I coach that is probably a spitting image of what I was when I was little, and when she did get lower than first, her face was so mad. She was stone cold, like no emotion. I had to be like, smile, smile, and it was like a fake one.
Just like her. Just like her.
I was like, oh my God, I'm just
We'd be
seeing
like,
my
"That smile is
reflection.
not real.
Payback.
That
come
smile
on.
No,
is not
literally.
real at all."
She's my payback child. I'm not kidding. I'm getting everything that I did to my coaches right back at me.
Oh, wow.
So
There
it's
you
a
go.
challenge. That's a challenge when I get to see other forms of what I used to be and I have to coach it now. And it's like, okay,
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. I think we can move past this now. We can have them do better.
I get the lesson.
Right.
Her coach was really great too. He was really great at knowing her.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. He had a lot of patience so,
Yeah.
at times.
At times. Both of them, because I drive them crazy. I drive them crazy.
They used to complain to me sometimes.
Yeah.
Is it always like what? How can we motivate? Yeah, I'm like, she gonna be all right. She'd turn the lights on.
And my
She-
college
then every
coach-
time the lights would go on, she'd be at the first place spot, and then they'd be like, "Oh, it's up." It'd be like,
See?
just turn
My
the lights
college
on.
coach, when I came my freshman year,
Come on, man.
asked my coach that coached me in club, was like, how do I get through to Kennedi? Like, practice just doesn't go well. And my coach had to be like, well, yeah, but it's going to come on when the light's on. And then it literally happened.
Well, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. It literally happened at my first meet. Like, and then after that, my head coach went to my assistant coach and was like, we need to pull her right now. She's not doing well. And he was like, she's fine. And then I end up being fine, and she would just like leave me alone after that.
When the lights on, like no practice, and then it'll be like, oh, vault champion, Kennedi Edney, and it's like, okay.
That was the only event I liked. I had practiced, because I only had to do 2.
She was good.
I had to do less because I did it so well.
Oh yeah.
There was no need. I knew how to knock that out in 5 minutes and be done. Move on. Next thing.
Next. What's next for me? Jeez. Talk about turning the lights on. That's crazy.
That's funny.
So, lights on. What is like your favorite moment for all 3 of you guys? Rather it be like your favorite dance show moment, your favorite basketball, or we could probably talk about the buzzer beater.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all can go. We can talk about the buzzer beater. What's your favorite gymnastics moment?
College is probably my favorite moments. All of them, just having team camaraderie and not everything having to be on me. Because I mean, like before, I was pretty much like at my old gym in club. I pretty much carried. I don't want to say that. That's rude, but it's rude. I pretty much did a lot of the team numbers and stuff, and I was pretty much the only one they could count on. Let's put it like that. So to have others that could back me up throughout my whole career, even if I mess up one time, which rarely happened, and if it did happen, it never happened again. But
You got that together.
because I don't like the embarrassment of that.
Right.
There you go.
So, but yeah, just being able to be a part of a team and not have so much pressure on myself with that was probably my favorite part. And, you know, all the college stuff. It was more fun than being in club.
And she looked like she had fun too.
Was it the college life that made it more fun? Like actually being in LSU?
I mean, college life was cool too, yeah. I mean, but
It looked like a fun college.
it was. College was fun. College was fun.
You saw that face, right? You saw that
She
face.
don't want to talk because I'm here.
She
She don't want to say nothing because I'm here. So
Yes,
I'm
college
dead.
was fun,
Y'all saw
but
that face.
it's over now.
What about you, Kobe?
Oh my goodness. Well, last year, my senior year of college, I like the dance show that I directed. I like really worked hard to make it a very well-rounded, advanced show. And everybody,
well-rounded, advanced.
like just everybody putting more effort into their choreography, the creativity, ideas, the caliber of dancing that we're dancing at. Like I wanted it to look like a show instead of just like
get busy.
people just having fun. You know what I mean? Like I was like, we're here to have fun, but like let's do something. Let's all learn something. Let's all advance ourselves. So So
Coach talk right there.
So last year I am humble like the rest of this family, and more humble compared to the rest of the population. Maybe not. I work really, but unlike that, not unlike that, but right.
Was not feeling that you had it.
I worked really hard on that show. I put like 4 years of my life into the show. And my senior year, my best friend choreographed my solo. It was great, whatever. But by the end of the show, we got a standing ovation, and everybody like started chanting my name.
Kolbi-Rae.
And I just like broke down crying. Yeah,
Aw.
I just like broke down crying at the show.
sister,
I know.
sister.
So, Kolbi-Rae.
Like,
Kolbi-Rae.
yeah. So,
That's great.
because everybody like that had been to previous shows or whatever, like have seen how much they've grown, and like they knew how much hard work I put into the show. So like, just all that getting appreciated, like that was a really surreal moment for me. And when I say cried, like in a ball, like a baby on
Was
the
they
stage.
throwing flowers and candy and stuff on the stage?
Wow.
Hey, that's
She
a
never
good
cries. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, I don't cry.
moment. Never.
I'm being
My
so
friends
serious.
came up to me and they're like, "You're never living that down." Like I recorded you crying.
You gotta see if we can get that
Document
clip. Put that in this episode.
Yeah.
Speaking of clips and putting them in the episode,
Yeah, we're putting out this one in the
we
clip.
gotta talk about
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Do we got to pause right here? Hold on.
Oh no.
Did they put it right there?
Tyus Edney. It plays on March Madness every year, everybody.
We gotta talk about it. Gotta talk
Tyus.
about the buzzer beater.
We're down at the 4.
What? She got the. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah. The moment, the shot. Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit earlier, but the year, my senior year, we were number 1 in the country. Most of the season, I feel like we lost one and they took us down, but we were basically number 1 the whole year. And when you're number 1, you're expected to win
it all.
So yeah, and that's what we were expecting. That like we went into the tournament like because the year before we lost first round. Got upset, and so it was like we were mad the whole next year. Basically, the chip was like a big chip on it. So going into that game, I mean, we played Missouri, and we got outplayed really the whole game.
Wow!
And usually that season when we would be in a tough game, we knew at some point we would pull away and break the game and figure out how to win it
some kind of way.
Yeah. And so
make it happen.
Yes. And in this game, they had the ball. We were up 1, and they scored. And it was 4.8 seconds on the clock. They scored the basket. We called timeout, and the walk back to the huddle was when I think we all kind of realized like we could actually lose this game. Because like we were just like
it's not looking too good.
I feel like we were just so locked in that year that we just feel like we'd all figured it out, and then at that point it was kind of like, oh my God, are we gonna figure this out?
And if y'all lost, that's it, huh?
That's it. You're done.
Ooh.
Survive in advance time. So we go to the huddle, long walk back to the huddle, and coach basically was like, Tyus, I want you to take the shot. So you get the ball, I want you to go down and take the shot. And the whole season, my teammate Ed O'Bannon, who was player of the year, like All-American, everything, and he's yelling at me to give him the ball because that's what usually we did. Like when we were in trouble at the end of the game, just give it to Ed and we'll be all right. Like he'll figure it out.
That's the money right there.
And at this time, coach was like, nah, you got to shoot it, right? And
that's
so
a lot to tell somebody, man.
Yeah. Coming out, long walk in and long walk back. So, at that point, it's like all I was thinking about was just let's get like Ed's yelling for it, and in my mind, I'm like, I'll get down there and find Ed for something, and then he get. So I'm just like, but I got to get the ball down there first, and so
all the way across court.
Yeah, so they took it out. It was in line, so we had 4.8 seconds, and we were taking it out the other end. So I knew we had did a drill. We had done a drill in practice where, like, there'd be no defense, but the coach would give us the ball and say, "You got 3 seconds to go down and lay it up." And I remember I could do that, but there was no defense. But it was like in line and basically almost under the free throw line too. And so like, I could do it. So it was like, all right, I just can't get stopped. Nobody can stop me. Yeah. And so that was it. Like the ball came in and I was going up the left side, and I felt like I was going to get stopped by 2 guys, and like you saw, and my defender was kind of angling me, and then I changed direction at half court, and then got, didn't find Ed because it was opened up so much. There was no Ed, so I was like, well, I better go make it. Like coach, I better go make it. So, but yeah, instinct at that, and then I just went in and like made the layup, and we won. So then we. After that was like our scary game. I feel like most tournament teams have that game, except I guess UConn the last 2 years. They've been killing everybody. But most teams usually on the run, they have some game where they barely win, and that was like our game, our wake-up call, we refocused, you know what I mean? It kind of like, jumper cables, as Coach Lattimore knows ways to say. Yeah. They jumper cabled us, and then after that, we kind of had a pretty good run. Not easy, but I mean, it was we won pretty convincingly.
Okay.
For the rest of the time, and then so that's the moment that probably my favorite because we stayed in the tournament, and then the best moment was winning the championship.
Right.
But
of course, winning the championship.
Yeah.
Of course. So let's give some advice to the next generation of dancers, gymnasts, and basketball players. Let's talk to them. Give them something that they want to hear. Some motivation. Empower the next generation.
Oh.
You do it every
Lord.
day.
Right.
It should be words that you probably say all the time.
Right.
You do it every day.
Work hard.
Work hard. Yeah.
Don't be like us.
Right. The theme,
Work hard in practice.
no, really.
Work
The
hard.
theme of this family is we rely a lot on our instincts of just turn the lights on.
And natural talent.
And right. Which, like, shout out to Dad because, you know.
We would have none of that if we
Right.
didn't have it.
We wouldn't have anything. So, but it doesn't work. Hard work gets you a lot of places in life, but especially in your desired sport. So even if you have the natural talent, work hard and enjoy what you're doing enough to work hard. And if you think that you can't work hard, then you can choose when to bow out gracefully, like all of us have done. And maybe you take a different path, like coaching or teaching or whatever that is. So, because working hard gets you to the NBA. And that is really just it. But that is my advice.
Work hard.
Nice.
Same thing. Work hard in practice and everything. Really, even outside your sport, work hard. Because anything leads up to where you're going to go at the end. If you're not doing anything in school, you're not going to get anywhere in life. So,
Right.
Ooh, come on.
just, hey, now I'm preaching today. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Work hard part 2.
Yeah.
We got work hard part 3.
Absolutely. No, like you do have to love what you're doing, and then that will help you when you like the days when it's a little tougher, but that'll get you through. And then you work, and you obviously, I know we kind of joking about practice and everything, but we all knew that we had to get right. You know, like you're not ready for the lights if you don't get it right in practice and getting yourself ready. So,
Or you don't have a nice time at home.
yes,
If you do not work hard in practice.
that's true.
Depending on your parents.
Depending on your parents.
If they pull up there and they're like, this is what my money is going to,
Yeah.
don't make them feel like that.
Yeah.
Shout out mom
Yeah,
for the scare.
Yeah, both of us.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, just enjoy it, love it, work at it. You know, I mean, no one perfects it, but that's what you're trying to get to a point where, you know, it's as perfect as you can make it. Yeah. You know, and just try your best. And you know, one thing I think is that we're all competitive. You know, so like I hated losing. That probably passed to her. You know, like Junior that's not here. We are all competitive. So
Gotta win.
she beats
The
me.
entire
and stuff.
family.
Yeah, really. It's like, and so like I hated to lose, and so I'm like, whatever I gotta do to not lose, I'm gonna
We
do
can
that. You know. So.
I feel that though. I feel that 100%.
But yeah, you got to be competitive. If it's sports, you know, I'm not saying in everything, but a lot of business stuff, life stuff, even in class. I think that the competition thing. I'm jumping into school now, but like school was like a game, but in the classroom, like I don't want to be getting the worst grade in class. I'm competitive.
Right.
Who's getting the best grade? All right, I'm gonna be up there with them.
I'm
You
at
know,
the top
we're gonna
there
be
too.
fine. Yeah. Like when the teacher said, hands a paper and says A, I want mine to say A, you know. Like, I'm not
And that
trying
gives
to-
you options. I had
Yeah.
options.
Right.
Yeah.
That helps you too. If you take that type of route in the classroom, that helps you even more. Because if you can't get admitted to the school, you can't play for the school. So
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's good
You could
advice.
get hurt. Like, you want to have your grades. Like,
Your degree follows you
yes.
if you can do that. So, or whatever
Also,
it
listen
is.
to your body, everybody. I didn't get to say that today. Listen to your body.
Yeah.
You can end up you might love something so much, but you can end up really, really hurt if you don't listen to your body. When it tells you this is not what you need to be doing, especially if you try to fix it and it's still messing with you, then you might need to reconsider what you're doing. Cause
Aches and pains and hammies and groins.
Yeah, that's part of it.
You talking to me? I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, sit down somewhere. Not just the grumbling in your stomach when you're hungry. Like, really listen. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all. But that's our time, man. This has been All Sports all the time. This is the Edney edition. I learned a lot. We got some laughs going on. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe, NCRF TV, man. We out of here.
Goodbye.